Good evening, I'm meteorologist Josh Knight with your forecast. Today, pretty much the story, beautiful weather. Had some big puffy nice clouds out there. For tonight, you can expect temperatures to get down to right around 63 degrees, mostly clear skies, a slight breeze, but all in all, comfy temperatures. But the winds are starting to pick up, and along with the wind picking up and the temperatures, that's going to be the story as we head in towards Thursday and Friday. We have some beautiful weather on the way, a little bit cooler than what we've had over the past couple days. Tonight, we're looking at 67 for the coast, around 61 inland. Fairly nice, some patchy fog, so just be prepared for that if you're driving. Whenever we get winds coming out of the southeast, east, that's when we really see a better chance for those rip currents, so definitely be careful if you're out there in the oceans. Things are finally starting to look better. A lot of high pressure has come into the area, and what that really helped to do is clear out all that nasty weather they were dealing with in New York. The Fiscal Wake Up Tour was just the first of many events over the next upcoming weeks that's going to end in a culmination of Budget Ball on April 18th. But the hot and muggy weather is going to continue over the next couple days and into this weekend. We can even expect to start seeing some of those summer afternoon thunderstorms that we're used to seeing during the months of July and August. In fact, you might have seen a couple of those today. Out there right now, 80 degrees. We got all the way up to 88 earlier today, just 2 degrees below the record for today, and a lot of wind coming out of the south, southeast, and some southwest as we head into the next couple of days as well. Looking around the rest of South Florida, you can see everybody's cooling off a little bit from those hot temperatures we had earlier today, 80 in Homestead, 80 Miami, and even the Keys dropping down just below 80. If we take a look at the radar, what we had out there today, we started off pretty clear, but then the sun came out and really warmed things up, and some of those thunderstorms really started to pop up. Miami didn't see anything too crazy, too convective, but some up here in West Palm Beach and Jupiter, they really saw a fair amount of lightning. If we take a look around the rest of the country, we can see the weather that's driving us right now is what's bringing all this cold air down here. We've got a lot of low pressure spinning around like this, and what that's doing is bringing up a lot of warm, moist air from the Caribbean, and that's really what's going to keep us warm over the next couple days. As we head in and we look into what we can expect for tonight, those spotty showers that we saw today are going to start to get out of here, going to slowly clear out, the clouds are going to get out, but lots of breeze as we head in overnight. 73 for your overnight low, and as we get into tomorrow, another really warm day, 88 degrees, lots of sun, and some strong winds. As we head into the next 5 days, we can expect that hot weather to continue, and by the time we get to the weekend, we're going to be looking at some thunderstorms. Now let's head over to sports with Rebecca.
It seems like a quiet morning on the University of Miami campus, but we're about to find out this isn't true. Right now, over 200 people are getting ready for campus tours. The economy is hitting just about everyone pretty hard, but in the admissions office, so far, things look pretty good. Admissions counselor John Nolan gives us a look at some of the numbers.
We still received an extremely healthy number of applicants to the university this year, nearly 22,000 applicants, which is right on par with what we saw last year as well. So our quality of students that we accepted has actually gone up. Our percentage is generally around the same 37–38% of our acceptance rate.
And looking at all these prospective students and their families, you might not even think twice about an economic recession. But admissions officers are certainly getting questions about financing.
This year there are more questions about the FAFSA, their overall need, and so then we've had to, help students and families then talk to financial aid.
But nonetheless, the tour groups seem to go on and on and on. But how many of these students will actually come to the University of Miami when it comes down to it?
It'll be interesting to see. We're optimistic, though. We believe we have a strong product and a strong brand here, and we're doing some great things.
Even though admissions officers are optimistic, they'll really begin to get an idea of how many students will actually be attending in the fall come May 1st with the deposit deadline.
That last week of April here, in 2 weeks or so, is really where we're going to know how the class is shaping up.
The story around the admissions office for now is hard work and optimism. But the real story will be told in a couple of weeks, and then again in August. For UMTV, I'm Josh Knight.
Out there right now, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, 87 for Miami, Fort Lauderdale coming in at 87 as well, and Pompano Beach at 85. But with that humidity, what's it feel like? 94 coming in for Miami, 93 for Homestead, a little bit better up there in Pompano coming in at 91. The winds out there got a few breezes coming off the beach. Miami and Fort Lauderdale airports coming in with 13 miles per hour, and then a little bit less as you get out here into Pembroke Pines and West Kendall. The reason we don't see too many storms today is that we just don't have the same moisture we've had over the past couple days. You can see a lot of it sitting up here to our north because of this weak cold front that's made its way into the area. But us, we're kind of stuck in the middle of this belt here. We've got this dry air to our south and this moisture up to our north, giving us just kind of that middle of the road, some clouds, but not too much rain for us today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's looking like a beautiful day. As you can see, we've got this weak cold front making its way. The storms are pushed ahead of it, and now they're going to make their way into this area, giving us a chance for a couple storms as we head in through tonight and into tomorrow. But overall, as we saw today, a lot of sun for most places. So you're going to have that warm sun tomorrow, some spotty storms. Look at the true view here. You can see they're scattered, but for the most part, lots of blue sky. So tomorrow's going to be a nice day, so definitely want to get out there and take advantage of it. As for Thursday, that cold front's going to make its way a little bit into our area, giving us some more stray storms than we saw today. And then for Friday, however, things are looking better for us. Lots of sun, warm sun, and mainly dry. We've got this nice flow just pushing everything over here to the west coast. As for your weekend, things are going to get a little bit breezy and maybe a little bit more wet, but for the most part looking like a nice day Saturday with a better chance for storms come Sunday. As for tonight, fairly nice stray shower, a low of 77. And then tomorrow we've got high of 89 degrees with a few passing storms. Most people are going to stay dry, beautiful weather for tomorrow. As for your boating, southeast winds 10 knots, your seas at 1 to 2 feet in the bay at a light chop with your water temperature at a nice 83 degrees. As for the rest of your week, we've got Thursday, Friday going to be our nicest days. Saturday and Sunday, some spotty, breezy showers. And then come Monday and Tuesday, looking a lot like Sunday with some breezy showers and highs in the mid-80s.